Yeah. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Cadillac Jackson with a late edition of Talkin Kicks, Season 15, Episode 6. And for the people that don't like seasons, surprised you're watching this late, Episode 109.
Yes. What's going on, family? It is your boy Late Night Cocoa Bean, and
Wow.
in honor of the lateness, we're just gonna give you all that late night magic because we got it all for you. So stick and stay, don't delay. Sit down, make your popcorn, and be ready because it's gonna be a good one tonight. Even if it's not a good one, it's gonna be a great one because you are here, and if you are here, that's all you need. Professor, what you got for me tonight? Uh-oh. Nerds!
Let me get some of those. Metformin crew for life.
Yo, throw some up here in the left-hand corner. Throw some up here in the left-hand corner.
Oh, other left.
I got those.
We'll catch it in the edit.
Look, that's the first thing I ate today.
Oh, my goodness.
So, it's your man Beard Jedi, a.k.a. the Black Alex P. Keaton, a.k.a. LeBron Lames, a.k.a. Lames Harden, a.k.a. the Tortoise and the Square, a.k.a. Shoe Park Shakur, Albert Shoe Host, the Boss Kick Ross, Iron Knight Tyson, Deacon Discount, a.k.a. the Undercost Boss, a.k.a. oh shit, woo, Young Cascade. God damn.
Good morning.
Woo. Where the fuck is Delilah? AKA Black Sock Gang, aka the Sneakwalizer, aka the Black John Wick. I ain't got nothing. I lied. And aka the Madison Most Jack Swagless. This is Talkin Kicks. This is season 15. This is episode 6. Y'all know what that means. After next week, y'all can kiss our ass for 2 weeks.
No, he didn't.
We done made it through 7 episodes straight, no break, and today could have been a break.
It could have.
Could have been a break. We got family things going on. It could have been a break, but we here for you. We welcome you. We welcome you. So here we go. We wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for the mighty KickTalkers. We appreciate the love. We came in late on a late show. Deal with it, rock with it, swing with it, check with it, all that good shit. Take it back to the snap music if you got to do all that. But we here, and we're gonna go ahead and get into.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
It's been added to the soundboard. I already know it's been added to the soundboard. So let's get this cracking. Let's go ahead and get this roll call in. KB Flex Kicks. What's going on? Say what up, good people. It's good to see you, pimp. Good to see you. I see Kyle Park 81 is up in the building. Say what up, family. What's going on, family? We appreciate you, bro. I know y'all living it up down there, you know, world champions and all. I appreciate you coming in. Now, y'all parade wasn't shit, though. That parade wasn't shit. That parade, nigga. That parade wasn't shit.
Let's give it a recap of the parade.
What happened?
That was the parade.
Was it?
Bruh, them buses were flying.
Oh.
They might as well have that parade on the internet. Listen, they might have well has had that parade on I-85, bro. They was flying by. They was like,
but I thought they lifted the mask ban and everything is all green. And Keisha said y'all can do what y'all want to do, just don't do it in the government buildings.
Yeah,
apparently the lights was yeah. Apparently the lights was green too because they didn't stop at shit. You couldn't identify a player on that motherfucking bus. You're like, hey, I think that's shit. Is that Stick Holly Bees? That's how quick they went. Fast. Wow. What's going on? TikTok, you don't stop. TikTok. What up, TikTok? Good to see you, Adidas Kang, up in this thing.
Yes.
Let's see. Who else we got up in the building? I know it's gonna probably be light because we late. Jamie White is in the building. Jamie White, I ain't even got no slander for you today. No slander. Not even gonna talk about your family and the raggedy shoes he be putting out. I'm not doing it this week. Jamie White, we love you. That's all we got for you this week. Let's see who else we got. Jesus. If I didn't say what's up to you earlier, I'm gonna say it this time. What's good, Jesus? Thank you for coming back through. Jay Jeff is up in here and says salute with the drinks. Here's my little drink. That's all I got is some tea.
Midgets.
God damn it, Caddy. We're gonna let them live one time. Did you see the video of it was a little person and he was introduced to a woman who's 6'10"?
Oh nah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I might have to show it to you. That is,
I'm afraid
that height difference. What'd you say?
I'm afraid to ask what happened.
Nothing. It was just that's where he met up. He said he liked tall girls, and the dude that introduced him to her was 6'8", and he was like, "Here you go." And he looked up at her. He was like, "Wow!" And he said, "I can climb her." And he started climbing the leg, and the video cut off. But you know, I blame Jay Jeff for that shit happening. Q the Queen is up in this thing. She said, "Unfortunately, you went pandemic complex at TikTok. You missed an area."
I think that he went
pandemic
to
complex.
Complex Con, you know, like
yeah,
he was out there in them streets in the was San Diego? Is that where it was?
Is that where it was?
I think so. It was somewhere in California.
Hey, I ain't mad at you. California's nice, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Shit. I ain't mad at that. Dre Day Kicks is up in this thing. What's going on, Dre Day?
Dre Day, what's good?
Good to see you, brother. I see Hop Dog 18 is in the building. If we see Hop Dog,
Champ's here. Champ's here.
Shoe world order.
If we see Hop Dog, and whether we see the other one or not, we say what's up to Black Ass African, aka BAA, aka
Marvin.
He is a friend of ours.
Retro Talk Forum. Catch them on Tuesdays. I'm sure they're coming back sometime soon. Check in, lock in with your boys. And y'all know Monday is when y'all catch the Monday Midsole. So you got Monday Midsole, you got Retro Talk Forum, and then you got us bringing up the end on Hump Day.
Hey,
okay?
Check this out. As you mentioned that. I was in a chat with TikTok, and he had an excellent idea. I don't know if we'll ever be able to make it happen, but it was really, really dope. So he was saying that, like Talkin Kicks, Retro Talk Forum, Monday Midsole, Q, some other, black YouTubers should like gang up and go to like a Complex Con, Sneaker Con, and do like a whole live set. And, talk to people there, like spend an hour, maybe each group just streaming live while we're there, what's going on, whatever topics we want to talk about. And then at the end, like do a recap, like big round table, and stream it all. I thought, yeah, anybody got a suggestion for a sponsor? I know Bleacher Report is out of the question. But I just thought it was a dope idea. I don't know if it's something, that we could all,
we should hit up Bleacher Report and be like, hey, listen, we got some real black YouTubers. That actually fuck with the people.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Not like a big,
that people really fuck with them. It's like
you got something on your chest, Caddy? You gotta.
No, I'm just saying. Like, listen, if you want to find out the real deal from the African American side of YouTube,
oh wow,
why not deal with the people that actually fuck with the people?
Wow, all right.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
The real melanated people. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Sound like what he said. I also see Dre Day is talking shit. Don't hate on the parade. At least we had one. But did you really, Dre Day? Did you really have a parade? Parades go 5 miles per hour tops. That nigga was doing 50. That's not a parade. That was damn near a police chase.
Were they late? Was it because they couldn't get through the masses of people?
They was on the side of the road.
Traffic is a mug.
They was on the side of the road, OG. They zoom.
Okay.
I don't know what
happened. Out, like there's probably a reason, but I guess
it was probably a reason. But I mean, it's Atlanta.
It was like Fred.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but it happened. You know what I'm talking about? Let me get back on the list here. The roll call. Who else we see in the building? I see y'all coming through, and I appreciate that. Donna 2455 underscore is in the building. Say what up, what up, what up. See you, Donna. Thank you for coming through. And I think that might be the only other name. Everybody else is just talking. And it's DJ is OG Warren C. What's going on, Warren C? Thanks for coming through. Kick Dreams United. Tuck your goddamn shirts in. Kick Dreams.
What up? What up?
We see you up in here, bro. And I see Smokey Bell LaFleur.
Smokey Bell.
I think that's everybody. So if you're in the show, you like the show, feel free to hit that thumbs up. If you're in the show, you dislike the show, feel free to hit that thumbs down. But please let us know what we can do to be better. Now, we push the show back. I don't know when this shit is going to end. It might end like it normally ends, or it might roll on like a normal show. It's going to be what the hell it's going to be today, because I ain't had no food, and I'm tired.
So it's going to be very short.
If I can borrow this one from the homie MK the Truth, please.
Hold on, you gotta put a little bass in there. You gotta be like,
that's all I got, man.
You gotta be like,
go ahead.
If you're new to this show, what I need you to do, please subscribe. All music is done by us, Talkin Kicks. If you're looking for any music on this page, look for TK on the beat.
The beat. Yo, is there anybody's voice that you can't do?
Yo, listen, MK the Truth is the illest at that. When he hits that and it just pauses, and please, I was be dying every time, man.
Even though you know it's coming.
I will go ahead and say, admit being guilty. I have watched maybe 2 or 3 full videos, but I've watched 20 just for the please. I ain't gonna hold you, just for the please. I get to the please and I'm off. I give him the like and I move on.
Yeah, and at the end, like after he finished it, he says all his music's been done by him, and he's like, MK on the beat.
And I'm out. That's usually when I go here, hit the like and I'm back out. It's nothing personal, but MK, you are the busiest YouTuber in the world. I've never seen a nigga put up 70 videos in a day.
Bro, he has some of the funniest lines where he be sitting there like, "You mad, boy?" Yo. It's like, yo.
Yeah, so I'm with it. Mr. HD 323. What's going on, fam? Got a lucky W on the Gundams. Good shit. Good shit. Now, are they for the toe or for the dough? That's what we need to know. Bars.
Ooh.
I mean, that's straight from TSA, baby.
I need a funk flex bomb on that one. Like, in the studio. Oh, they are.
Kill the DJ.
I can't see my screen.
DJ don't have a clue.
I mean, we got fuck Master Flex over here. God damn.
You had me in the middle of something, man. I'm sorry. And then you go a movie too? Okay, I believe it.
I see you. Mr. HD said they are for the toes. I'm with that, bro. For the toes. I'm definitely with that. 313 rolled in the building. What's going on? 313. Retro Queen with them burgundy earlies. I need to watch the review. I saw it pop up, but I need to watch the review. Because, I mean, maybe. I might shoot one shot on those. But once again, make sure you check me out. LFTHVY.com. Use your code TK133. Get your discount. And support your boy. Had a good weekend event last week. I don't know if any of y'all were in the chat or not, but it was a good time. That was dope. Also, make sure you check out Caddy Show Your Shirt. Free breakfast apparel. Make sure you check out the homie. Unity is Power 10 for a discount. Support. He ain't even sponsored for the show. He is sponsored for the show. You know what I'm talking about?
You gonna tell us about the weekend or just like fly right through?
Oh, the event?
Yeah.
It wasn't much to it. I didn't say much because it wasn't much to tell. We all the vendors were in there. They had a DJ. The DJ would mix for like 10, 15 minutes. And then 2 vendors would go at a time telling them about their business, had a discount code. Next person will go back to the music. So it was cool. I've never done a virtual event like that. I popped in and I made enough sales to make up for the last 2 months, which was bullshit. My last 2 months was trash, but I didn't try. I didn't end up making any more shirts. I put a discount up there that, if y'all missed out, y'all missed out, because
it was nice.
I damn near gave away my shit, but it was, for the love. It was people rocking with me, so I did that, and that was dope.
Would you do it again?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. I don't know if I get a chance to do it again with the same vendor, but a virtual marketplace, I mean, we got enough people here. Y'all all hustling something. We might be able to do that. Maybe we'll do a virtual. Yeah, we might, something lighter. Maybe we do a virtual sneaker sale or something. But don't come in here with your Gundams. Don't try and sell your Gundams to the people for the low. For the low, we try to do the low, but it was pretty cool. E-Money Shoes is in the building. What's going on, E-Money? I know you don't wear the wig no more, so I ain't gonna even ask. It's pointless. E-Money is anti-wig at this point.
It's supposed to be in the mail to me, and I'm really not understanding
You're not getting that wig. No.
Come on,
no. Especially not if it's in the mail, because from the way I understand it, the mail has shipping delays. Nobody can get shit ever on time. Never, ever possible.
That part
never coming, never happening. So that's what I heard. No shade to my people that work for the USPS. I don't want no smoke. Okay. So we got that out the way. We're gonna do a hump day heat. We're gonna do a pickups. We're gonna do a mental health check-in, and then we're gonna get to our goddamn lace up. So since I only have hump day heat, I'm gonna kick it off. I ain't got no pickups this week. BC3s was the travel shoes today. That air on the booty.
Yes.
So we had to rock these today. And I told y'all before. I told y'all I my own insoles. I don't put the Nike insole. This is my shit. Word to Amazon. Look how thick this shit is. Nigga, I was walking on
no pause.
No pause. That bitch is thick.
Yikes.
I was all up in that too. I was up in that thick ass bitch right there, boy. I was up in there, feeling good. So that was cool to rock with the insole in there. What's going on? Hella. What's up? We see you in the building. We appreciate you coming in, even though you're late, because we late. Artez 501 is in the building, aka Black Lacquer.
The most moisturized man in the business.
What up? So let's go with OG. What did you rock today?
Well, because today was the 10th day of the month, I wore 11s because I can't count.
Where is that one? Where does that one fall on the list?
I can't give it a number. I said it's top 5, but I can't say. I can't give it more than that. It's
for the people who are riding home from the side, check out 72 10s.
72.
Now you good. I fucked you up, OG. I jumped in. That's my fault.
No,
it's a clean shoe, man.
Yeah, it is.
I go between, maybe I could say it would be top 3. It's definitely top 5.
Oof.
3 is up there. I mean,
I'll go back and forth, but I'm like, okay, whichever way you go, Concord's breads.
Mm-hmm.
What's after that?
For me, it's the Hoyas.
That's been released.
The Hoya lows, the
low. Okay, the low.
Yeah, the low.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it's the 72 and 10.
Okay, I respect that.
What about you, Caddy?
Concord, Bread, Space Jam, Legend Blue.
Ooh, no.
And then 72 Tims.
Okay, that's still top 5, right?
Yeah.
That's top 5. So you own it.
Yeah.
I see LaShawn, Rich Gang, Terry is in the building.
Yeah.
What's going on, LaShawn Terry?
It's my little brother trying to say Cap and Gowns is top 10, top 5.
Maybe. I to his credit, I've only seen them in hand once, and they were under some plastic, so I don't know. But they was clean.
I put gammas before cap and gowns.
Yeah, I would agree. But
I don't really like
you like
Gammas.
it. I love it.
I got the gammas and I was like, Then I got rid of them. That was like, I should cap them, but I'd get gammas before I get cap and gowns.
It always feels that way.
Gammas, cap and gowns are nice, but
Yeah.
Word. That's true. What about you, Caddy? What did you rock? In chat, what did y'all rock today?
Today I decided to break out something old school. Broke out the Jason Kidd Zoom Flight 95
Ooh, how
in a Dallas Maverick colorway.
in terms of comfort, is comfort even a discussion with that shoe, or
It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
okay? I always
It's a
wanted
low
a pair,
profile, right?
but
Go ahead, OG. I'm sorry.
no, I was just gonna say I always wanted a pair, but I just never have been able to pull the trigger because I was like, it looks kind of, well, I mean, it is futuristic, and it was clearly futuristic when it came out, but I would be very disappointed if it was like Questions, which are even more bricks on old man feet than Chucks.
Not bricks, not too bad. Definitely. Let me run this by y'all. You ever have a shoe that when you put it on your foot, if you wear it unlaced, it doesn't feel comfortable, but when you wear it laced, it feels comfortable?
That would be the Reebok question.
Yeah. This is just like that. If you wear it unlaced, it's not going to feel comfortable.
Okay.
The minute you lace them up, perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Dope shoe, though.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
That's nice.
Now, because I know OG's got some motherfucking bangers this week, I'm gonna go ahead and let Caddy go first with his pickups. And OG, this on you. I'm putting you in. You run an ankle leg. I ain't got nothing. So Caddy,
I got one.
Caddy been, over here.
OG,
saying it's on the way. So
OG, you got some shit that's not even over here yet. It's not even here yet.
I got to help is on the way. FedEx had lost it for a minute, and then they was like, "We got it back." I was like, "Okay." But shout out to my people in ATL. Was able to get me something that I really, really wanted, and that is the Off-White Jordan 5.
Ooh.
Oh,
well, sir.
Didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, so I was able to pick this up from a store in ATL. Did me right. Shout out to Black Ass African. He was the assist man on this one.
Damn, we got another assist this week
with the alley.
Oh yeah. He been dishing lately. He's been dishing.
Roll.
So that's what I picked up.
Hey, Caddy, those are gonna look real good with your stunt legs that you use to take your pictures. That's gonna be
you a hater.
Make sure you wear that with some shorts so we can see the stunt legs.
Hater. It's cold here.
Oh, that's right. Caddy is in jacket season. He's not gonna wear the same starter.
Exactly.
This Caddy got a whole house for his starter jackets. I just want y'all to know that.
Listen,
facts.
You'll see on Friday.
I know. I already know. Jamie White Warriors. She said the 350. How do you say that? Is it Yeshe? What is that? What is that?
I think there's an L missing. Wasn't it like Yishel?
I don't know. Yeezy just coming up with these names. I don't know. But the fact she had us with Yeezys is very Jamie White. Is very LaShawn Terry Rich Gang. Like, let me just throw these on for the day. I don't appreciate it. Off-white work boot 2s for Kyle Park. That's what he called? The off-white work boot 2s? I don't know. OG.
Sir, yes, sir.
Please put yourself on the Summer Jam screen and release the hounds.
Okay. So shout out to wear testers. I usually, like, if there's a shoe coming out and I want to know like how it fits, I'm always checking because they always give, if he's reviewed it, it's like, true to size, go up a half size or whatever, because I want to be in there. But in this particular case, he gave the cheat code.
Mm-hmm.
And, normally I don't show boxes, but That box is just different.
Yeah.
We are going to see the king.
Yes, sir. Crown and all. It is the LeBron 19s, which have not showed up on the show.
Team early.
And I had to do this one.
Damn.
Yeah. It's that
What is this?
The black and red colorway or bread for those who hate it. That term, because that's not. But
bruh.
They said in his video, he said that that he thought this, or no, I think I was talking to you, Caddy? And you said it's supposed to be the heaviest.
The heaviest LeBron, yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, on foot, it feels light. It feels almost like a sock shoe. Now, I'm not a little guy, so maybe that has something to do with it. But Hop, these cross, because that's the only place they released. Just like when we got those baseball joints, that was across the water.
Your homie regular might come in with the slander.
What?
That box is better than the
shoe.
Oh, see, don't even try that. But I
damn.
Hey, big guy approved, as far as I'm concerned. If you like a shoe that's comfortable, that can hold your weight, if you got weight, if you little, wind or blow you off your feet, then
talk your shit, OGs. Tell them.
But yeah, this right here, this big boy approved right here. I understand.
Question for you.
Yes, sir.
How do the airbags feel around the ankle part?
You don't notice it. It's not a problem.
Okay, and the tongue don't feel like those 18s where it was like.
It doesn't, because I think on the 18s there's padding right here.
Okay.
And there's stitching material over the edge. So you're not going to have that digging into your shin. And I think that the other shoe I don't think it had anything in the tongue right here. Now it's not like puffy, but it's a little pad, you can squeeze it and you can feel it. So for me, I haven't worn them. I just did a, try on fit, see how it, did I. So what I would say about it is, in Wear Testa's video, he said, if you're wide feet, and I'm kind of like wide-ish. I'm not necessarily what you would consider wide, but anytime something kind of has a more of a pointed toe, I kind of tend to try to go up a half size. I'm glad I went up a half size, but I do feel like the toe box is rounded enough that if I had got my true to fit size, I might have been all right. Now the question would be, for how long? Like this, I know I got space up there, so if I'm on my feet in these for a while, I feel like I would be all right. And I'm not sure if I got the true to fit, but I'm sure there'll probably be at least maybe one other colorway that I might want to try, and I may try to go for my true to fit size on that, just so I can kind of see the difference.
Gotcha.
But if you like regular, you don't consider yourself to be a wide, if you just regular, you probably be, I would agree, you'd probably be good with your true to fit size.
OG, I'm gonna send you a label, or I'm gonna send you some money. Let me try on the left shoe.
You know how we do. You ain't said nothing but a thing.
Let me try on the left shoe, just one left shoe.
Yeah,
I'm gonna send it back. I promise.
Make him put socks on before he does that.
I will not.
Oh, well, then it's
get all my foot flakes.
So he can wiggle his toes all up in the shoe like.
What's a little fungus among us? Go ahead, OG.
No. You in that case, you gonna have to put a sock on, then wrap your foot in saran wrap, then put another sock on. And then the damn shoe ain't gonna fit it off.
Next thing you're gonna tell me you want me to cut my nails too. I ain't gotta do all that. I just want to try to.
Oh man. Hey, and these joints you do, this ain't a whole lot going on right here. You might slice right through, man. They make my joints open toes. I ain't trying to do that. Okay.
That's only one of his pickups this week.
Yeah.
Next.
So this next shoe, I guess this is a day where I gotta show boxes, because I just felt like it was well done all the way around. It is the Mosh Runner Life Elevated. If you've seen these, you know why I got them, because it's in my wheelhouse colorway that I really love. I've had purchased other independent shoes, and sometimes
Shut up, Dre Day.
sometimes they've hit and sometimes they haven't. But I
Before
have
you explain this one, before we
Yeah.
get you in your wheelhouse,
yes.
KB said, "Is that LeBron see-through? Is the ripstop see-through?"
I would say no, but the air bubbles like on the ankles, they absolutely are. It's clear. I put my hand on the inside and I could look through and see my hand, but the ripstop is not. Now, if you had like, maybe some
White socks, something like that.
crazy sock thing going on, you might be able to, if you really, really focus on it, see it. But I would say no. But full disclosure, I've only had it on with black socks, so
That's right, black sock gang, gang, gang.
absolutely.
All right, back to the regular schedule broadcast.
Regularly scheduled programming. I have ordered, y'all know, other independent shoes, and some of them have been epic fails. And not because I made it that way, because the company put themselves on Front Street, but we won't go there.
Wow.
But when I saw the shoe in hand, I was like, hey, I gotta give respect where respect is due. He really did his thing with this shoe, with the execution. He put the box down, the materials, just really, come on, there we go. I can't say anything bad about the shoe. Like the materials, you do got that, you see that motion, you got that going on. All the materials all across the shoe are, really, it's good stuff. It ain't, that they just threw some shit on here. But the thing that surprised me the most, again, because I'm a big guy, they are comfortable. When I sat down, for me, like the test is if the shoe doesn't have like some comfort and like a little sponge in the heel, I know it's gonna be problems for me.
Right.
And it's not, it's not so spongy that you're like, whoa, I'm not stable. But just felt good immediately when I put them on. So, shout out to Mosh. You did your thing on these, and I had posted up when I got them, that I would go back, that I would do it again.
That traction on the bottom looked crazy.
Yeah, it is. He has a collab, I guess, that they did some pre-orders at Complex Con with Jeff Staple.
Oh, the pigeon joints.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the topics this week. So don't let that shoe get too far away from you.
Okay. But yeah, that's it. Those were the two pickups. I did have to wait. He got hit with the shipping bug because they were supposed to ship out a little bit earlier.
That's a real thing?
Hey, I guess it is. I guess it is. But I ain't paying you no mind, Cooch. Don't be talking about that, If I'm
if
it's a kickball shoe, I'm kicking ball in style, my brother.
I like it. I like it.
And that was way too long on the Jumbotron.
Oh,
wow.
Too long for the Jumbotron for OG. He had me and Caddy up there so long, we forget that other niggas is on the show. We be like, shit.
We're like, oh, it's not about me?
Am I Beyonce? Yeah, damn.
Oh, man.
All the single ladies' face ass. So let's get into this.
Why am I like this?
We got a mental health check-in. I'm gonna go first because my mental health is on point this week because I got in the contractor's ass this week. So I done told y'all the story about when you get your home, you have a home insurance claim and you talk to them and you get your insurance check, and once you go and meet with the contractor, the numbers magically match up. Well, part of that magic doesn't make sense because I had to pay something out of pocket to get the shit started. And I'm proud of myself because typically when something like this happens, when you signed a contract, ain't really shit you can do. it's easy for me to just say, fuck it, ain't shit I can do it and keep it moving. I couldn't do it this time. And so I let my contractor, the guy I've been working with, not the main contractor, but the guy I've been working with, I was like, bruh, I think y'all tried to fuck me. And I said, I don't think it was you, but I think y'all tried to fuck me and I don't appreciate it. And I don't fucking do business like that. So I have homeboy that set it up. I never want to talk to him again. I'm going to pay what I got to pay, but I don't fuck with that shit. He was like, well, what happened? What happened, man? Let me know what happened. And we talked and he's like, I didn't know any of that. He could have been blowing smoke up my ass because I was giving him the heat.
Right.
And I was like, it is what it is, but I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. Cool. So he said, I'm glad you let me know. Why don't we do this? Because this was supposed to happen. Why don't we go ahead and get this done and at least try and make up for some of that? I was like, all right, cool, whatever. Went back and forth and I'm starting asking for a piece of information that I needed just for myself. It was for no other reason other than I just needed it for myself. And when I kept asking, they wouldn't give it to me. So the last time I asked, I got this email, and the email made it sound like they was doing me a favor by fixing my house.
Shit.
Saying that, well, we're already in the red on your project, and we don't have to provide you what you're looking for, and yada. I was like, oh. So I hit old boy back, and I was like, okay, cool. I thought we was better than that because he sent it to me, and then when I called, he didn't answer. And that hasn't happened the whole time I've been dealing with him. So I'm like, okay, I thought we was better than that. Bet. That's all the email said. I thought we was better than that. Bet. And then he called me back, of course. And we talked it out, and it was like, nah, this happened, and it came from such and such. And I was like, okay, well, cool. Let's get it square and get this shit done. I don't even want y'all to do this last outstanding work you're supposed to do. Fuck it, I'm done. Next thing I know, this was like on Thursday. Next thing I know, matter of fact, not Thursday, because I left Tuesday. So this was Friday I talked to him. He said, well, I'm going to try and get some answers, let you know what's up, and then I'll get back to you. Cool. So have a good weekend, because me and him are cool. Monday, 9 o'clock in the morning, I look out the door, and I see the shirt of the person I'm cool with, so I open the door, and the nigga I said I never want to see is standing at the door.
Okay.
And it went down. I did not
Blood Jedi in the building. Yeah.
I did not hold my tongue, and I went the fuck in. I went the fuck in, and it was I was talking to him like we was on the street for real. Dog, bruh, fuck that. That's some bullshit. Because every time I said something, he tried to politic it. And I was like, nah, that's not the conversation we had, dog, for real. Well, we could still fix it. I said, the fix is for you to let me know what you actually cost, what it actually charges, and for me to cut the check and y'all to never step on my property again. That's the fix. Well, we got the manpower. We can do the garage and we can do this. I said, but you could have did that before. This has been going on since April. I'm good on that shit. Just cut the check. Let's get it done. And I'm done with it. But it really doesn't have to be this way. I said, but it does. It does. I'm done with this bullshit. So we got to the point to where I'm asking about the email that I got, because it came from the dude that I've been repping with. And I'm like, I don't know where this email came, and I don't even know the person who signed it. But if I would have called him, it would have been a problem. He was like, well, I sent that email.
Oh,
I got even more hot. So you said you ghost wrote an email? So you sent an email with another nigga name on it and you sent it through somebody else? I said, man, I said, respectfully, word to Young Tech. I said, respectfully, that's some bullshit. I said, because that didn't help nothing, but it did. It did TikTok. The St. Louis jumped out like a motherfucker. I said, it didn't help nothing because here you are on my doorstep today. We could have had this conversation back a while ago and it'd been good. This nigga tried to pass the buck off on somebody else. He threw the nigga he was working with under the bus that I'm cool with. Threw him completely under the bus. Well, I sent that email because, frankly, he doesn't have the same vocabulary as me. Oh, I was like, you heard that?
Wow.
So we was going at it. And at one point he said that the reason I said that we were in the red, and I said, why are you telling me that? Well, because we're in the red. I said, but why are you telling me that? Well, because we're in the red. I said, okay, let me say it a different way. Why is that any of my business? Well, because we're asking you to have a little bit of patience. I said, man, fuck that. Y'all, this has been going on since April. I said, and I had to start the project. So fuck patience. Fuck another fix. Just give me the numbers and I'm done. Well, if we would have did it this way, how are we supposed to make money? I said, bruh, that's none of my fucking business. And I'm saying it just like this. I'm loud as fuck on my porch. That's none of my fucking business. If you lost your ass on this job, that's none of my business. I said I run a business. I lose out sometimes. That's the cost of doing business. That's not my problem. And telling me that you ain't making no money is also not my problem. But what I'm telling you is my problem is that y'all charge this amount. Y'all were doing this amount of work, and that's not what we fucking agreed to. So let's just go ahead and get this done. Tell me what the number is, and I can get you the check because I'm done. Well, I'm so sorry, and I'm embarrassed. You know what? I got to go. So let me know the number. When I get back in town, have him come by and he can get the check. Him. I said, but if you send me an invoice that's got somebody else's name on it or somebody other phone number, I don't want to do that because it's not going to go well. I said, you almost had me call another motherfucker that ain't had nothing to do with nothing, and I'd have been coming at him sideways, and he doesn't know anything. So nah. But I felt good because I went in. Hey, what do you say? That none of my business is wild true in that situation because they got nothing to do with me and mine. Bruh, listen. This dude and his wife, check it out. This motherfucker told me that we can't do line item for line item because if we do that, then there's no place for us to do a markup. I don't care. I said respectfully, this is my problem. If we do line item for line item, so the invoice says this, and if we match that price, we don't have any room for a markup and how to make money. I said respectfully, that's none of my business or problem. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't care. Well, we told you this price, and we honored that price. We stuck to our word. I said that's what you're supposed to do. If that was the quote, that's what you're supposed to do.
Wow.
So we went in. I didn't back down. You came to my doorstep, and you got that work. My mental health is great because that was a time that I could have just sucked it up because I signed the contract. It is what it is. I can go legal route if I need to, but at the end of the day, the paperwork was signed. And I had my way. I had my day. I don't know what the end result is going to be, right? Because I still ain't seen that new invoice come through.
Mm-hmm.
But I said what I had to say, and I feel so much better for saying it. So that is my mental health. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead, OG. What you got?
I just got a quick update. I told a story for this segment a few weeks ago about dropping some Lebrons on my one of my little nephews in the ATL. So he sent me a video. His dad sent me a video and pictures of him rocking his Lebrons in his first game with his number 23 jersey. So he was out there. He was out there in them 8th grade streets trying to ball out. But he's still trying to get that part together, but he was looking good.
Look good, you play good.
There you go. It's coming. It's coming.
And Cadillac Jackson.
All right. So, a little transparency. I've been working from home since March of 2020. They weren't letting anybody in our building at work. So I've been working from home. Lil Caddy was born May of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been home with Little Caddy for now 18 months, which is all of his life. And unfortunately, I have to go back to work in the building starting Monday. And quite honestly, it sucks. Because I've watched this little dude do everything from walk to smile to talk to play to, sing songs and count numbers and say apple for the first time and everything. And seeing him pretty much every day for the whole day, and now really only seeing him in the morning when we're getting dressed for work, and then his grandparents will pick him up, and then we'll leave out for work, or I'll leave out for work, and then when I get home from work, I'll see him right before he goes to bed. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of fucked with my head a little bit. Like I knew eventually we are gonna have to go back to work, but it kind of like fucked with my head a little bit. It was just like, damn, like I'm not gonna see my little man every day like I want to. But I can honestly say, like, this has been, quite honestly, the greatest year and a half, 18 months of my life. Just being able to watch my son grow up and play with him and do certain things and like sing certain songs and just seeing your child grow up for the first year and a half is just like so dope. So, it's been kind of bittersweet. Like, I'm still trying to get myself in that in the right headspace to go back to work, but at the same time I'm like damn, part of me is like, damn, I gotta leave my little man. My wife had to do it when she went back to work in September of last year. And I know that hit her hard, and now I'm understanding what she felt. So the past couple of weeks, the past week or so has been like damn. But I'm more worried about how he's gonna do because he's gonna be with his grandparents, and he's normally with me all day. And like when he's with me all day, we do everything. We clown, we laugh, we sing Coco Melon songs. I'm talking about all day long. Y'all know, y'all have called me Marco, and y'all hear it in the background. Like, so,
But I'm happy for Lil Caddy because that means that he's not under your musty arms all day.
You're a hater.
He can finally breathe and smell the smells of natural life and be better for it.
Let me let you know something. Every day, I grab a picture of Beard Jedi and I go, listen, you see this uncle right here? When you see this uncle, fuck him up.
Oh, see, why you got to do that?
All the rest of them, show love to. Like, you see Uncle OG, I said, look, Uncle OG's on the phone. He be like, hi, and Uncle Hot's on the phone. And all that. They'd be like, cool.
This what you want to do?
They would be like, Uncle Beard's on the phone. You bitch.
Have y'all seen The Harder They Fall? Have y'all seen The Harder They Fall?
Yes.
This how you feel, Caddy?
I'm
gonna have to mark it because Daddy going down. Daddy going down. Now that's good shit. I think this was a good mental health week. I had some other shit, but this was good, and that's real shit. We get a lot of narrative about black fathers not being around and shit. Caddy been there like a motherfucker, and life changed, and he's handling it, and that's real shit.
Yeah.
So I rock with you, Caddy. That's a good job, man. Even though you musty, you're doing a great job being a father, and I
appreciate that, you raggedy bitch.
And you have plenty more songs to get out of your head because just like I told you, I still know 50% of the words to every High School Musical movie.
Listen, when you start watching Coco Melon, you be like, damn, Miss Appleberry look a lot like Alicia Keys. You know it's time to stop watching this.
Hey, OG.
Yo.
Boosie Baby's in the building.
Well, baby, you was late today, but we're going to let you pass right on by. Welcome home, mama.
Appreciate you coming through, Boosie. I did not choose violence. I did not. I'm just saying. TikTok said, pull his beard and see if it's real. It's real, damn it. It's real. This is the best imported wig that you can never have on your face. Shit.
Brazilian
So
wig.
we got a couple topics, and we're doing this a little different because I usually have a layout in front of me that talks about what we're going to talk about, but I've been in the R, so we're looking at the phone. And if I remember this right, the first topic that we had up is Caddy's favorite topic. The FAMU LeBron jerseys. When I saw this, I just knew that Caddy had spent a bag on FAMU shit, whether he could fit it or not. To
I
get
don't
the
care.
actual the actual story part of it, because I had to look it up. I thought it was just a style thing. But from what I've heard, and OG is scrambling to find the video. He's like, where
No,
is it?
I got it. I got
Where
it.
is
I got it.
we be whooping OG's ass over here on the production side of the game. It's so much shit. But FAMU showed off the new uniforms on Twitter Sunday afternoon. The pictures were not only sporting the jerseys with the logos, but also LeBron James signature shoes. So for those of you who don't know, and what for the translation was that, for those of you who don't know, right? LeBron James and Nike announced a 6-year deal with Florida A&M Athletics in March. This partnership agreed to feature the LeBron James signature logo on all the Rattlers athletic and marching band apparel.
Ooh,
FAMU becomes the
Marching
first
band, honey.
collegiate team to rock the LeBron James branding. Nigga. Now look, that orange and green colorway, you already got a good head start. Because the amount of orange and green LeBrons is nasty. Some orange and green LeBron 7s?
Let me break this down for you.
Go ahead, Caddy. Have your moment. I know Caddy's weenie is wiggling.
Everybody fucks with the U. We get that.
But
when you can have some shit from a HBCU in the same colorway, give me the Florida A&M shit all day, especially that orange FAMU jersey.
Oh, Caddy, and you got the soul flies?
Exactly.
Oh, filthy.
Like this is just so dope on so many levels. Like first Dion with Jackson State. Now you got LeBron, being the first sponsor of a HBCU with the jerseys and uniforms, bruh.
6-year deal. I'm with all of that.
And for it to come out like this, like none of those jerseys look bad.
And it includes the marching band. Nigga, this is dope. We didn't just join the school and did some bullshit. That's the culture. You got the jerseys and the marching band, nigga. You mean to tell me that we're gonna see a halftime show with the goddamn marching band and some LeBrons?
Yeah, probably making the form of the crown.
Oh.
Yo, I can't wait till the marching band gets on the field and they do the Dunk Man logo as people.
Oh,
that too.
I'm with it. I am excited. I will have some FAMU shit, which is good because I was already looking for some extra shit anyway. This just helped the movement along. This is perfect because I'm gonna go broke.
I hope they do more.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Not only do I hope they do more, I hope that other athletes that have signature branding with sneaker companies go the same route, like to see KD be like, oh, you know what, I should do something with it. I know Chris Paul's already doing it. Chris Paul is going to do you got Carolina A&T, you got what is that, Carolina Central.
Jesus ain't shit. Go ahead.
He's fired. Have people like Steph. Even if Steph did it with Under Armour and they was like, you know what, we need to find an HBCU, it would be dope just to see that, bro. Yeah, and he could do that too because Dion's under Under Armour. So
get well, Dion. Shit.
Here you go.
No, this is dope. Hop Dog said the kid with the 3 jersey on went to school with my oldest son. Tell him to get us a couple FAMU jerseys. Hop, shit.
Oh, before I forget, 2 things. One, early happy birthday to young Hop. His youngest son's birthday is today, and then Hop Jr.'s birthday is tomorrow, and young Hop, the one whose birthday is today, just made varsity.
Damn. The Hop family. That means 9 months we'll have another Hop.
Listen, Hop. Look, When your son goes to FAMU, all I need is his jersey signed, baby. That's all I
I'm
need.
saying, hook
We
it
need
up,
3
Hop.
of them. We need 3
Hook
of
it
them.
up.
You know how we do. Like Tom Brady, I need 3 of them and a Bitcoin.
Jesus is on one today. He said, I need the whole band outfit, the whole thing. He's just going to be wearing the goddamn button-up jacket.
He's just going to be in the house like, burr, 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 burr.
Bruh, I'm going to tell you, them joints are heavy and hot as hell, according to my daughter. She's in the Hampton band, which, by the way, will be live on Thanksgiving Day, the first HBCU to march in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade on your face.
Oh,
now.
Oh, wow.
OG gonna be out there like Trick Dad in the Hampton uniform, like burn, 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 burn.
Yeah,
He gonna get us some golds. Can you see OG was a grill?
Mm-hmm.
OG, time to get a grill. Time to get a grill.
But I think OG would be a little too proper because like OG would show off a little hood side, and then he'd be like, okay. Could you please calm it down, sir?
Right. Okay, what's up? Hush up. No, they can't say hush up. That's not the lyrics, OG. Shit, don't be polite. Last question on this topic. Does this change the recruitment to FAMU?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Because they'd be like, yo, and we getting LeBrons? Where do I sign?
And you talk about not only do you get because let's be real, when you see the Tar Heel players get Jordans, where they be like, yo, they got boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And you know LeBron's hooking y'all up. And it'd be like, yo, we getting some retros. And they'd be like, yo, LeBron 7s and FAMU colors.
Just getting ready to say that 7s in the Rattler colorway. Yeah, I'm here for that.
I mean, it worked for Oregon. Nobody gave a fuck about Oregon. And once they came out with 7,000 uniforms, it was like, oh, I might go to Oregon. So I ain't mad at you. Thank you, LeBron. Thank you, Deion. I love it. I love it. Jamie White said that she went to FAMU for like 2 years. I guess it might be her 7th or 8th degree. So, I mean, we're in good company. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Let's get it, OG. What's the next topic that you're selecting off the roulette wheel?
Oh, wow. I get to choose. This was in there, and I feel like I don't know how much we want to talk about it, but I'm gonna bring it in so that we can pivot from it.
Y'all
are killing me right now.
All right.
Like
Families identify that is a horrible lead-in.
Oh, gee.
That's a horrible lead-in. Jesus Christ.
OG was like, oh, y'all having a lot of fun. Here, nigga. Death.
There was a reason because I really feel this like this is something, it has so many layers that kind of ripple through kind of that sneaker culture from the standpoint of, we've seen any other number of countless videos of people that were standing in line to try to buy merch and all of that stuff. And I'll say my part this way. Mm-hmm. I told you guys my daughter's car got messed up and we got it fixed. And so Sunday, my wife and I got up in the middle of the night and drove down to take her car, and then we took the train back. And while we were, she was taking us to the train station. This came up, the incident, and I think it was the day after because this would have been Sunday. If I recall, this was on Saturday. And so it was kind of fresh and all the information wasn't really, or maybe it was Friday night and some of the information started to surface early Saturday morning, something like that. But she immediately jumped to the who's at fault. And we were kind of on different sides of that particular discussion. And there was like a whole bunch of things that happened in that conversation, to include me having to pull her side at one point and say, I really I want you to know that I understand that you're an adult, but I'm still your father. And I'm gonna need you to change your tone because right now you sounding a little disrespectful. But it was a really, really good conversation. And one of the things that it said to me was sometimes, you just got to pause. I still kind of feel the same way that I did, but, there's still information to come out. And I think, in these situations, a lot of times people just want to hit whatever the hot button is and, and kind of just try to go through with it. But, the worst thing out of it all is just that, people who just went to someplace to have a good time and enjoy themselves did not make it home. And I can't even sit here and try to act like I know what that feels like, or, for, those family members and loved ones that are left behind. But it's just, it's all the way tragic, man. And having some story about whose fault it was, it's like that's not it's how do we make sure that this never happens again? So that was probably way more than I wanted to say, but I don't know.
No, I mean that's my point. It's the hot topic, sneaker culture. Travis Scott's hitting home runs like a motherfucker. We just saw him do a live pop up for those goddamn shoes, and the shit went bonkers. So when this happened, I've seen people in the quote unquote sneaker culture say that they selling off their Travis Scotts, and because some of them knew people who got hurt or died. Somebody allegedly, right? It's all on the internet, so you can only take it with a grain of salt. But they say they either knew people who got hurt, or this one kid said that his homie died, and so he was selling off his Travis Scotts to help the family. Like that's how he went about it, and he had like 3 or 4 pair, and he was selling them. And it is tragic as shit. My immediate thought wasn't about who's at fault. I didn't think about that till I started hearing him get hit with lawsuits. My thought was, I've personally only been to one outdoor festival of music like that. And I wanted to know if either of y'all have been to it, and if it's just a black thing. Niggas don't usually get in the way of shit. So my first outdoor festival, the stage is here, the crowd is here. Me and my wife was over here. And that was natural for me. Number one, because I don't like having my back to shit. It's too many people. So I was by an exit and we sat by a fucking guardrail by the exit. And we still had a good ass time, but we were so away from the action. I was like, how? Now, number one, I'm never going to another live music festival because of what the experience I had. Not because of this Travis Scott thing, but secondly, I'm not going because of this. Like that also played into my decision. So I wasn't going anyway, but I'm definitely not going.
Yeah, I've never been. I think the closest I've ever come to being to some type of just outdoor concert period that was similar to that was there's a couple venues here in the DMV where they have areas where they have seating, or you can pay to go in and just like do a blanket on the lawn. So, if you're out on the lawn, then you're just out there with the mass of people. The closest I've ever come to being in any kind of crowd like that, if I wasn't working, was Obama's first inauguration. My family was, my sister was here. My in-laws from the islands were here, and it was just like, I don't know if this is ever going to happen again. And we just wanted to go down there and be down there. And it was freezing cold, and it was masses of people, and it was jumbotrons everywhere, and it was a lot of people. But I like something like going and they got mosh pits and all that. That's totally foreign to me. I only go places where they got seats.
I'm looking at Q the Queen's comment. The part that everyone is ignoring is that people die at festivals all the time. But since it's a black man's festival and it's super successful, all hell is breaking loose. Pay attention. So I've seen this discussion. I've been watching this discussion for a while, Q. And this is what I saw online, a link to also a USA Today article. Mass deaths at music festivals from violence hasn't happened since 1969, the Alamont Speedway Free Festival, where 4 people died. This is not including mass shooting events because that's a single person. Like that's an assassination. This is just trampling and shit like that at a concert that causes deaths. 1969. And they have a list of 9 concerts and festivals and sporting events that turned deadly. 9. So the problem is that I think that the story that they're trying to run with, and again, I'm not trying to frame Travis Scott. I think part of the discussion is that we just saw beforehand, before this happened, we saw where Travis Scott was telling somebody to whoop some dude's ass in the crowd because he tried to take his shoes. Now, whether that's playful or not, in context, it looks like shit.
Yep.
Regardless of how it is, it looks terrible. So I don't think that this is there. Of course, is going to be some sensationalism because it's a black man at a music fest who's hot as napalm right now. That's going to happen. I don't disagree with you, but I think also let's not minimize the fact that this ain't happened in this country since 1969. This was a bad event that something went terribly wrong. Either the planning, the setup, the security, something went terribly wrong, and we didn't have anything in there to fix it. So I think that that's important to look at. The fact that he's a black man and the shit gets blown out of proportion, you're a black man, most times shit's gonna get blown out of proportion. That is 100% true. But also, it's 2021. We should be able to do a lot better with this shit on a regular basis.
So does this mean we're not gonna get no more Travis Scotts? And I'm not trying to be funny. I mean seriously. So do you see? Is it? Will there be a distancing? Our release is gonna get pushed back or held, or is the big company sticking their toe in the water and trying to see what the temperature is?
I would imagine that they're gonna and Caddy, I definitely want to hear what you got to say. I think they're gonna watch it. I think they're watching the temperature because it's a huge seller. I've seen people unfortunately callously say, "Get over it."
I think
I've heard that.
He got pairs supposed to be dropping like within the next week.
That's what the Houston release was. Yeah. At Space, what is it? Space Age or Space, whatever the fuck it is in Houston. He just did a huge pop-up for that shit. So, Caddy, what you thinking, bro?
So this was mentioned in the chat, and I was thinking about this. December 1991. Heavy D and Puff Daddy decided to throw a hip-hop celebrity basketball game at City College. Over 3,000 people tried to go through the doors at one time. The bottom doors going to the seats in the court and everything were closed, and it was like 4 doors or something like that, and people ended up causing a stampede. 9 people were killed. 9 people were killed in this situation. I believe there's a documentary on it also. If I find the name of it, I'll let y'all know. But when I look at something like this, there's a couple of things that run through my head. Number one, from what I understood, there was over 50,000 people out there. Why are there 50,000 people out during COVID?
It's outdoors.
Texas.
It's outdoors.
And Texas didn't have COVID.
Still in one space.
We've been looking at football games. There's been football games all season. What you mean, Caddy?
More than 50,000 people in Truist Stadium and in Astro Stadium.
Yeah, but when I look at situations like that, I'm like, okay, you got to think smarter. Like in certain situations, like even with the games and stuff like that, y'all want numbers to go down, but y'all not handling the right way. You do a situation like this where you put all these people who, let's be real, a lot of people been home and they get outside and don't know how to act. That's one. Number two, there's a whole bunch of new shit going on outside because from what I understand, there are rumors that people were being stuck with needles.
I saw that shit.
And I don't know how real that is, but I have seen stuff like that firsthand where people have been pricked because they used to do that in the 90s. They used to do that. If you look, like there's certain stories where kids have been on slides and people used to glue little razors on the slides for the kids to get cut, which is crazy as hell. But there are sick people out here that do shit like that. So now you have these people out here, and there was a video that surfaced where A$AP Rocky was having a concert years ago, and a girl passed out, and he stopped the concert. He literally said, "Oh, whoa, 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 stop." He's like, "Hey, stop." He's like, "We're not keeping this concert going. Yo, get this person some medical help right here. Like, they need help right over here. And I'm not starting this concert until these people get medical help." And people were in the crowd like, yo, like this person, like, give him room, this, that, and the third. And if it wasn't for him doing that, that person would have possibly died. So now you look at it where we saw videos of people getting on the stage and telling the cameraman there are people over there getting crushed. I think somebody died. And the cameraman looked at him and was like, "What do you want me to do?" And just went back to filming. And like, I'm pretty sure the cameraman has a headset on where he's talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
He could have easily said, "Hey, listen, we got somebody's dying in the crowd. I'm not gonna keep filming until, like, you have the ability to change the narrative."
So I had this
To me,
that part of the conversation with my daughter, and I'm going to sound however I sound, but I'm going to say what I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy watching that video and not being in that moment to make that statement. But that guy was up there to do what he was doing.
Right.
And if you sitting over there, like, I'm going to walk off my camera and I'm just going to walk on the stage and tell Travis, "Hey, this is going on over here." And I'm not saying, I think it's just too simple to, because it's like, that's not the only thing that went wrong that day.
Oh no.
And
a number of things happened for this to take an effect.
Yeah. So that was all right. That was actually a point of discussion that Sahara and I had in our conversation. I was like, "Sweetheart, that's low hanging fruit for me." Like, I get it. You see the video, in the aftermath, that the person was right, and other things happen that are just we wish never happened. But in that moment, you don't know.
And we can't say this, this is the first time something like this happened. We've seen situations where people have died at, events like this, parades. If you know New York, we have a West Indian Day parade. Literally, I think, except for the past maybe year or 2 years, before that, literally at least 5 people died every year at these parades.
And I think that, and I want to make sure that y'all get it, because I see this dude and his wife and Q the Queen is talking. I'm not defending Travis Scott. That's not I don't have a dog in the race about people are dying every year or not. I think that the fact of the matter is that 8 people died from trampling. That sounds horrific. It is horrific. Seeing the video, seeing the footage, hearing people screaming, that's horrific. Now, if that shit happens every year, okay. If you're telling me that the report that I just read from USA Today is wrong, cool. Show me some links so I know more. Give me the education. But just saying that it happens and we make it a bigger deal because it's a black man, hey, look, I'm the first one to say that they harp on black people. I just said it. I understand and I get it. But it's more than that. 8 people died from trampling and hundreds other were hurt at this same concert because people got unruly. That's the story. This ain't about. I get what y'all saying, but I think we're losing focus. I think the focus is getting a little twisted all around the board.
So I'll ask a question, and it might not be a simple answer. Was there anything Travis could have did to stop this?
He could have definitely been more proactive, of course. I just don't know, and I said this before in the conversation that I had. I don't know that. Let's say all 50,000 were rushing forward. I don't know the actual number of people that were rushing forward in this stampede. I don't know that people stop like musical chairs. That's a lot of people to get to stop moving. That's a lot of people. Could he have done something? Of course. Absolutely could have done something. but it's still fucked up. It's still fucked up. I don't like to see none of that shit. So yeah, go ahead, OG.
No, I guess the only thing that I will offer to the question is, in retrospect, you're going to be able to find a whole laundry list of things that you could say.
Yeah.
But he doesn't own that stadium. That stadium, when they wanted to rent it, they laid down the ground rules for how many people could come, what the parameters were, what they were required to have. They had a hospital on site to be able to, to administer, some type of initial, treatment to somebody, who was injured or what have you. It's kind of like the perfect storm of wrong. And so I think, that's a really kind of slippery slope to even kind of try to answer that question. In some respect. That's all I got.
All right, Q, I love you, but I don't even know what you're going at right now. So let's rock out to the next topic, OG.
Yeah, and
pick it up, roulette.
Yeah, I got it. Next one is already on.
And what's going on, T Satch, aka Love My Kicks 25, aka Be Healthy 365.
I'm gonna sit back and let the. No, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna sit back because I have an opinion about it. Anyway,
so are you about to play? Are you playing a video with audio? Or you just gonna let us rock out?
I just let it rock out.
Okay.
Play it out.
So, Aaron Rodgers, and we mentioned this in the chat. So we talked about this a couple times. Aaron Rodgers, as they were talking to the NFL, this is preseason shit. Have you been vaccinated? Aaron Rodgers, and I said this when I first heard it. Before I heard his defense, he said, yes, I've been immunized. I knew then when he said it, it was some fuck shit because I felt like he said it for a purpose. He specifically said it. Now, I didn't know the medical difference between the bullshit and that, but I felt like there was a reason that he said immunized. And then it come to find out that he had a quote unquote medical team and he tried all the crunchy shirt bullshit to do everything but get the vaccination. Right? So he did all that bullshit. Come to find out this motherfucker done got the vid. He done got the vid. He been out in public and everybody's lighting his ass up because as Shannon says, as old Shay says, Aaron Rodgers lied. He lied, Skip. He got up there and told them people that I was immunized. Well, Skip. We understand what vaccination is. They asked you, was he vaccinated? You said you was immunized. Skip. You supposed to be the leader of the team, and you done went out here and you done took horse dewormer. You done took all this other stuff. Skip, we asked you simply, did you get vaccinated or not? Yes or no? And what he say? I was immunized. Aaron Rodgers. I am so disappointed. Skip, this man, he always think he the smartest man on TV. Aaron Rodgers, they've been looking at this vaccine. This vaccine didn't just come out. They've been looking at this for years. Skip. Aaron Rodgers, you mean tell me that you've been studying vaccines for how long? Right. No. This man lied and they need to be fined. You know what they need to get? Draft picks. Money don't do nothing. They need to take the draft picks. I'm not saying they do the first round.
Yeah.
Second round, third round, something. Draft picks. Skip. I am very disappointed in Rodgers. He out there, no mask on, going to all the parties. That Halloween party, Skip. No. Aaron Rodgers, you lied.
See, I knew I didn't have to play the audio. I didn't have to play the audio at all.
That's pretty much it. I'm with Q on this one. Sad white foot. I don't. He lied. And did the NFL know? Because if you're telling people they need to be vaccinated or not, and we need to know. And this nigga's walking around without a mask, and y'all didn't take no action against the team. Well, y'all niggas guilty too. Let's not just say this Aaron Rodgers. The goddamn Packers and the NFL, y'all knew this shit. Y'all want to make it the scapegoat? Cool. Aaron Rodgers has always thought he was the smartest nigga walking the planet. He always does. So that's nothing new. The fact that he said, why didn't a single reporter pick up on that when he said, I've been immunized?
Like, nigga, me too.
Right. What the fuck? Check him. Nobody checked him. And he played that bullshit and he let it ride. And then he got COVID. And y'all just was like, oh, Aaron, I can't believe you did this. Nigga, you did it too. But as far as what the fuck this means, if he lied and all that shit, I just appreciate the fact that we ain't heard shit else about Kyrie Irving. Word to Kyrie. I don't even agree with you a lot. But word to Kyrie. Aaron got your back. Go ahead.
Listen, let me first say this. Aaron Rodgers lied like a motherfucker. Because the first thing I said was Aaron did one of them nigga type of lies where it's like, hey, are you and your wife still together? Like, nah, we not together. Yeah, we not together. We not together anymore. And then you go date the girl, and then you see she out one day and she see you with your wife and your kids and everything at the park playing like a happy family. Nigga, I thought you was divorced. No, I said we weren't together.
Right. We're separated. We never got a divorce. We're separated.
Yeah, we're separated. Sweetie, how did you get confused? Oh, you poor thing. He said, I'm immunized. And I sat there like, nigga, I had the measles, mumps, rubella shot too. You needed it for school. So I'm immunized too. Are you vaccinated, my nigga? No, you're not. And for the media and everybody else to sit there and be like, immunized. Okay.
Nobody's saying shit until he got sick.
And Aaron sat there like, they're never going to know.
They're going to know.
They're never going to know.
They're going to know.
And then the minute he got sick, they're gonna, oh my God. Like, yeah, you got COVID. Now,
how did you get it? By walking around parties unmasked, motherfucker.
Exactly. Thinking you were John Wick. What the fuck? Like, the second thing, Stephen A. Smith.
Well said, this dude and his wife. Go ahead, Caddy.
Stephen A. Smith, you raggedy motherfucker, you.
Oh.
I'm glad you said it. I didn't have to ask you.
Because you motherfucker, you cussed out Kyrie Irving. Now, I don't agree with Kyrie Irving, and you went in on Kyrie Irving. And then you sat there on First Take and sat there like, now we know about Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers, he's a bad man. But in this situation, Aaron Rodgers is a liar. He lied to the team, and the things that he did was just, it's unexcusable. And it really, he's my friend.
Of course.
And it really hurt me that Aaron Rodgers, the bad man that he is, would do something so irresponsible. And he's the one that has to look at himself in the mirror and understand. But you didn't have that same energy with Kyrie. Kyrie, you sat there and like, Kyrie Irving, the stupid thing that you're doing. You know what? They shouldn't even let you play in NBA. Come on, bro. You got to have that same energy for both. Kyrie didn't lie. Kyrie told you, hey, listen, I don't want to get the shot. And that's my personal interest. I don't want to get the shot right now. Let me do what I want to do. And it's not any of your business if I get the shot or not. Kyrie Irving, how dare you? Aaron Rodgers sit up here dead ass lied in your face. And it's just, oh my God, Aaron Rodgers. This is somebody I looked at as one of the greatest football players of all time. Super Bowl MVP, champion, great commercials on TV, my friend. And he lied. Really, nigga? That's all you got?
That's all I got.
You dirty motherfucker.
They're saying he compared himself to Martin Luther King. He didn't compare himself to Martin Luther King. He used the MLK quote that was talking about injustice and use it to defend his decision making. And it's the reach of all reaches, nigga. He should have tore his lat and pulled his shoulder with that shit. That shit was crazy. Because the reason I started watching that clip of Shay was to hear it, because it said ML, and I'm like, he slid it in there so smooth, nigga. I didn't even hear it the first time he said it. That's how loose the shit was. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm not even gonna spoil that for y'all. Google Aaron Rodgers and MLK, and you're gonna shit the bed too. It was the most egregious bullshit I've ever seen him do. This dude and his wife, straight up, it's the most egregious bullshit. MLK is talking about motherfucking injustice and getting your ass whooped and the laws. And Aaron Rodgers said you have to Google the shit. Because when I heard it, I was like, nigga, you have lost your mind. Go ahead, OG.
Nah, Hop says he was wild for that. He was wild for everything. He was wild for, and I mean, Q nailed it in part of her conversation. The white privilege is real. I mean, bruh, I told y'all when we was having this discussion, he knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was saying. Like, no, but they, it wasn't the same thing. But I'm so glad you gave me the Stephen A, because he was hitting Kyrie with the high Stephen A voice.
Yeah.
Not the low, calm.
Listen, the white privilege even hit Stephen A.
Facts.
Come on. The white privilege even hit Stephen A. When you can cuss out Kyrie Irving like some nigga in the street, and then you go sit there and respectfully chew out Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is a liar. And I thought I'd never see the day. Nigga, no, give him the same energy. Aaron Rodgers out here partying like a motherfucker, doing commercials and everything, and niggas think he's fucking vaccinated. Oh, surprise, State Farm guy. Now you got COVID too because you was in the commercials with me. The fuck? Thanks, Aaron Ron, motherfucker. Like,
all right, let's lighten this shit up, OG. We about to end the show. Let's hit up with the 2 sneaker topics.
Okay,
the upcoming releases, and then the shoe that you still got sitting next to you. Pick either one of those, if you will, sir. Kind.
Gotcha. Here we go.
The world is a crazy place, T. Sage. And I'm telling you when you go see that quote. All right, so we're looking at the Mosh staple pigeon that dropped at Complex Con, right?
So it
first
didn't
run.
Yeah, so it didn't drop. What they did was they did a pre-order, 300 pairs only. They're going to be numbered and have something else special on them. It's also going to be available later, kind of the normal way he does it, but it will not be a numbered. I think it's going to be numbered, and it's going to have the date that they, did the pre-order on Complex Con. I think that's going to be the difference. So it's kind of like, when Jordan's does certain things and they have ones that numbered, and then sometimes they won't have a similar shoe, but it doesn't. It's not a numbered one.
So we've seen OG show these pairs. We've seen him show the Sire pairs. We've seen, not on this show, but we've seen people with the Cool Kais. We've seen all these independent brands. I got to say, from what I've seen, OG's pair and probably the VV1 from Sire are 2 of the better quality independent brand shoes that I've seen. Do y'all think that we're getting to the point now where the independents have caught up? And that's not even a shot at Clearweather brand, because I haven't seen your shoes yet in person. I've seen some nice stuff, but I haven't seen them in person. But go ahead.
I'm going to say no, they haven't caught up. Not quite.
Okay,
when you start seeing these,
I'm gonna come back at you right now, because how many times have we seen Nike shit released with they major ass at $220 and have glue issues and shit? I haven't seen a single pair of these Moshes that have any glue issues.
No, I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is when they caught up is when you start seeing these mass produced. So like quality wise, like we've seen in 2021, Mosh, Saya, even normal sneaker brands we deal with like Saucony, come out with some high quality shit, like some stuff that we like from the pairs that OG got to the staple pair to the Saya joints that you showed, the 808 and Heartbreaks, to the food fights for Saucony. Like, you look at all those shoes and it's just quality after quality after quality. And then you start looking at Nike like, damn, all we've been seeing from you for 2021 is delays. Like, everything get pushed back. How many times have you went into the sneakers app, get ready for a release, and that shit says 3 weeks from today? Sorry.
Nigga,
Like-
Jordan 1
like-
lows dropped 3 different times without dropping once.
Nigga, I saw a whole draw get ready to come up on my phone and then be like, maybe not.
The one of the LeBron drops had the countdown, and when you tried to join it, it wouldn't let you join. But the
Nigga,
countdown was rolling.
Nigga, how you tell everybody there's gonna be a LeBron watch on the 23rd and there's not a LeBron watch on the 23rd? Like, LeBron just told us on his Twitter, like, get ready for the 23rd.
They're never gonna know.
Like, nigga, you treat us like Will Smith dad on the Fresh Prince. Like, damn, you just go.
Why don't they want me?
Yeah, like, the hell with him. Like,
I don't know. I think the Indies have caught up, bro. I think the Indies have caught up. They found a way to get, Mosh, from what I could tell, is using the same outsole and midsole on his shoes. He's changing the upper. Saucony, not Saucony, Saya is he's making 1,000 colorways using the same outsole and midsole. He's got his own shipping and shit like that. A lot of good materials, leather insides. They're catching up. Cool Kai, I can't speak to that. I haven't seen it in hand, but the following is there for the Cool Kai. So Clearweather brand, from what I've seen from the Clearweather brand, dope shit. We talked about Tronus. We talked about Tronus, Sentia Deck, her shoe. So we've seen these brands get the following, get the numbers, do pre-orders, get pickups, but Masha shit and Devlin shit, Saya, leather quality and shit like that, I think they on their ass, bro. And it's do you feel a delay in ordering from independents like you did years before?
No
hesitation.
I think now it's different. I think now, like, they've gotten that part down to a T where they know, okay, this is how it's gonna go. Like, when Mosh is like, hey, listen, we're gonna do a pre-order for 72 hours. This is what we're gonna do. After 72 hours, there's no more, and you'll get the shoes within this time. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? Saya, now when it comes to their customer service and their shipping, that is sketchy. However, as you see OG holding one of the Saya shoes in his hand, what is that, the VV2?
VV1.
The Grammy.
VV1?
Yep, Grammy nights.
Like, you see these, and the quality on these shoes are amazing. So I feel like they're right there. They're putting out quality shit. Like, they're putting out stuff that we want we want the big brands to do.
Yeah. What you thinking, OGC? You got them both in hand. You got the Sayas there, you got the Mosh, and that VV1 is what made Saya pop.
Absolutely. It's ironic that was his first shoe, wasn't it? That was like,
I think that was his first custom. Yeah. His first actual shoe he put on. Let me not say custom. First, his actual shoe.
Right, because had one that was like graduation day or something like that, and it was like,
he did a graduation pack, a dedication pack. And I've got those.
You
Don't call me a motherfucker like that, OG, without calling me a motherfucker. Just
no.
If you're gonna call me a motherfucker, call me a motherfucker.
No,
did you see him roll his eyes and say,
yeah, he's like,
I can't even try to get in the ring with you.
Yeah, when he did the out, that's what
you the king.
That was the way of him saying, you bitch, you.
Yeah.
Dang. You was early adopter. You was out there when we didn't even know. He was like, yeah, y'all gonna catch up. I mean, respect, absolutely. I feel like I understand Caddy's point in terms of like the distribution part of it, but I think that the other side of that coin is what Beard brought up, is the quality, like. Because usually, maybe, well, I don't say usually, but with other ones that I've seen even recently and ones that I've been purchased, they've not been done at that level. They've not, been done at the level that a few of these, independent brands are doing. And people are quick to, like if somebody just lays an egg, oh, well, yeah, but what about this and what about that? Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. Those are, those are boo-boo. They trash can water. But
Where the Mike Rich?
but like I was really like I was happy to see when I got the shoe. Like it was like when I got the first pair of Sayas that I got. So it was the same reaction. It was like, wow, I'm really glad this was as advertised. Set aside some of the other things that you said, because absolutely, there are challenges. They're not, it's not without, spot or wrinkle. But I think from the standpoint of delivering on what you expect, a more than 200, more than 250, nearly $300 or not nearly $300 shoe to be, yeah, it's a home run. That's not to say that everyone is going to be a home run. This is the only pair I have. I don't have any other, in terms of the Mosh, I don't have anything else to compare. But I will absolutely say that, I challenge you to go through your collection and pull out, a shoe that you think is an example of, well thought of, well put together, good materials. How many times have you seen a great shoe and it's like, yeah, but the materials are ass, or great colorway, but they didn't really, execute it well executed materials that are at the level that you would expect for what you paid for the shoe. And I believe that the price point can come down, once, the business kind of builds out, if that's the model that they choose. He may not necessarily want to get to the level. Sometimes people want to keep their businesses, like you go to some place and you have this great restaurant. You're like, oh man, you should be chaining all over the place. I'm like, nah, we're going to keep it right here. We're going to keep this right here. It's right here. And it's just going to stay this big. And, that's kind of how they control the quality of it and everything like that. So I just say, if you're looking for other things, if y'all don't know anything about me, I like different shit. So I'm always going to at least take a flyer one time to see. So I know for myself, I don't have to hear from somebody else. I just know. Is it an expensive lesson? My shoes. The other thing I will say, my shoes is on StockX, which it ain't a whole bunch of. I don't even know that I've seen Sayas on StockX. I've seen them on eBay.
Mm-hmm. No, not on StockX.
I have not seen any on StockX, and I think that's an achievement, irrespective of how you feel about StockX. That's 5 years ago, if we said somebody's going to have an independent shoe and it was going to be moving like how specifically those two are, I don't think people would have been like, yeah, okay, haha, you got jokes.
We're definitely about to wrap up the show. We're gonna look at those off-white. I think it's not the unions. Next week we're gonna look at those Union 2s. We've got a few other topics, and of course, send us suggestions and shit like that. I want to wrap this up by saying that I think that part of the reason why Mosh, Saya, Cool Kai, all these independent brands are popping is because we're open to it, and that's big shit. There was a time when we wasn't open to looking at independent shit. We wasn't rocking shit. We wasn't wearing Sauconys. If you was wearing Sauconys, it's because you couldn't afford something else. And now niggas is like, Saucony stepped that game up. We got some collabs, and we're here for it. The quality delivered, cool. We're also like, okay, fuck it. This ain't Jordan, but this is something dope too. I can get behind. Telfair bags and shit like that. Telfar, I think it's Telfar bags.
Telfar, yeah.
Telfar bags is like, we're open to the indie brands, jean companies. I talked to Caddy a lot. This, being a bigger guy, like OG has emphasized at the beginning of the show, this fat ass show. Jordan Craig denim and their t-shirts, nigga. Yes, they might be $80. You might have spent which okay, say it. Some of y'all $80 ain't shit. I outlet shop, so 50 is a ceiling for my jeans. Most of my jeans $20 and less because I go to Burlington. I ain't gonna hold you. But
Mm-hmm.
even if I get Levi's, I'm still not paying $50 because I bargain shop. Jordan Craig off the rack, maybe $800, and them motherfuckers is on point. Who the fuck is Jordan Craig? Who the fuck cares? The shit is dope. And I think we're entering that part of our life with social media and shit. 313 said, see a need, fill a need. Not only see a need, fill a need, which is great. There's market for everybody.
Yeah.
You get the right motherfucking drop and the right motherfucking picture, it's on and popping.
Yeah.
So Nike got to be looking at this shit like, bro, we could lose our shit. You might not lose a considerable part, but you're gonna let other people in the game. And if
You're
more
definitely gonna get a chink in the armor.
Food for you.
Yeah.
Hey, that's it. That's it. More people eating is less food for you, nigga.
Look at it. Look at Reebok. Reebok, all they did was just rerun the Iversons over and over again. There's so many shoes from the 90s they could have put out. And now look at them. They're to the point where Shaq had to go buy the company and all this other stuff. And there's another void there. And they're like, hey, like you said, these independent companies come in like, well, since y'all ain't doing nothing right now, let's get in here and move some stuff.
We might, know what? That might be my black business for next week. I might bring up some Jordan Craig shit that I have and some Smoke Rise. Yeah, that Smoke Rise shit is on point too. I'm telling y'all, there's some shit out there.
I'm not gonna lie. I keep seeing that Jordan Craig ad come through, and I really
with
want
the joggers with the zipper.
Now I need that maroon jacket with the
with the fur.
With the pants. It's just like a jean, like a field jacket, but it's not a jumpsuit. It's just
you talking about the denim color outfits?
Yeah,
okay, my bad.
So they have them, matching.
OG, we're not doing this again with you. We're not doing this with you again.
You want to be P Diddy so bad.
I don't care. Take that.
OG,
take
white
that.
T-shirt with the fucking okay.
Yes,
white,
it's gotta be white
something.
Yeah.
Don't you put on a maroon suit?
No, so here, I don't know that I would wear them together. To be 100.
Okay.
But I would wear like the jacket and a Morehouse hoodie and then some black jeans.
You come out looking about on iodine, I'm gonna fuck you up, OG.
What do you mean not? Why I can't wear my black jeans?
You can wear the black jeans. That's not the problem. The hoodie and the jacket, the same color. Don't do
No. Every Morehouse hoodie that I have is not maroon, bro. I got gray ones.
I thought you said. I was thinking.
No. I said the maroon jacket with a Morehouse hoodie,
and I automatically thought maroon. That's my fault.
No.
Okay. No, but it's worth checking out, OG. It's worth checking out. They got the measurements up there, and if you can't figure it out, because I marked this to Caddy. I said, nigga, go to their sizing thing. It's the most intricate shit I've seen. It asks you your height, your weight, your age, the comparison shit that you wear. This is an independent brand jumping in and saying, look, let's fucking get it. Let's get it. Here's a market that's underserved. We're not just going to, this is not a shot, but it's a shot. We're not just going to embroider our logo on some shit that we bought offline and call it big boy approved.
Facts.
Or somebody approved. They went in and got in and did it. So I fucks with them. Word to Mosh, whether I have a pair of shoes or not. Word to side. Where all the people grinding? All the independents, all you motherfuckers. Some of y'all in this chat, T-Satch is a goddamn fitness guru in the game. 313 is always hustling. We can go down the chat and do this shit up. Q the Queen, hustler. You know what I'm saying? We can do this shit all day with the chat. Value Pursuit ain't in here, hustling. All y'all busting ass. It's our season. Let's go get it. But that's it, man. Lift heavy. Free breakfast apparel. Y'all switch sides, so now I'm fucked up. Free breakfast apparel. Shop with us. Independent brands as well. And I'm out. We'll see y'all next week for the season finale.
Family. We appreciate y'all.
Follow me.
We appreciate y'all as always. Thank y'all for tuning in. Episode 7 next week. Whole lot of gang shit. See you next week.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all the KickTalkers. And y'all know how we do. We started this last week, so I just need to know. Put up 1 for the benediction and 2 for the TK thing when we run out. But you don't know. It is your boy, OGSneekerz, wishing all of you total sneaker family one love. And since I'm
okay, all
right, I see you too. So I'm just gonna go with 2 because that's what I should.
This nigga.
TK133. You already know.
It starts with the energy be flowing. KickTalkers be knowing. It's time. We not new to this. We just do it. Don't be mad. We just talking kids. Don't be mad. We just talking kids.
We gone, face ass. See you next week.